Here we go. Here we go.
I'm waiting for YouTube. All right, there's YouTube. That means we're live.
What's up, the Joe Boot Band? What's up, Holmes? Okay, sorry. We're wait. Like Facebook, what? There it is. They tell me when I'm live. Good morning, everybody. It's me, San Martin, joined with Annie and Eric Knight. Good morning, you guys. How are you doing?
Good morning. Annie, how you doing?
I'm good. I am cold and I am tired because I'm a soccer mom and it's been opening week. And I'm cold. Yes, shake your head. It's okay. But I'm good. I'm here.
You know, the way to go ahead and work up to fall and winter break is you start layering the layers on your skin so you keep the internal body warm. See,
Mm-hmm.
I have a way around these things, guys. I have a way. So, guys,
Or you just grow the beard, Annie. So start growing.
yeah, there we go. That keeps everything warm. I
Yeah.
mean, like sincerely, because the best thing about having no neck is I can put my hand up like this, and then I can
And
cover
you're
my,
warm.
my sweater.
Anyway, all right. So today's day. First of all, do your thing. It's Friday, as you say.
Yay, everybody! What day is it, Eric?
But so it's crazy because there was days this week where it was like two things, like punctuation day, and we're like, oh, yeah. And then there are days like today that are like, I can't choose. There are so many good ones, but it is National Quesadilla Day.
Oh, there you go.
I,
There we-
I couldn't pass up National Quesadilla Day, and I know Annie hates Mexican food.
I don't hate Mexican food. It's just not my first choice.
They serve quesadillas at Taco Bell.
My son actually ordered a couple yesterday on their way back from Snowflake at Taco Bell. So I don't hate Mexican food or quesadillas. I just like steak. That's all.
Well, also because I can't resist because this one's funny. Today is National Hug a Vegetarian Day. So there you go.
Hey, I mean, vegetarians they get a lot of love. I mean, cows are vegetarians. They get a lot of love.
Annie, go hug those cows.
No.
They get so much love, they get eaten. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, guys, but that's too much love for me. Carnivorous. So, guys, I have a lot of things going on this weekend. I mean, last night's event was just spectacular. The ambiance, the quality of musicians on the stage was just phenomenal. We sat out there. We ordered from Bill's Pizza. Had gluten-free pizza for Ceci. Me had the pepperoni little personal pan, and then the girls had cheese pizza. And then we played and hung out. It was awesome. It was beautiful. So if you guys did not go down there, it's the second to the last one, guys. So the last one should be spectacular. And then we're starting to get into fall and stuff. But it doesn't stop there because tonight we have, what do we have tonight? That's
A lot. It's Friday. So speaking of last, it's the last day for the movie in the park.
Oh, there we go. There we go, guys. Now tell tell everybody your experience last week.
So it was great. I mean, there was so much room up there, and the grass is perfect. It's green and it was cold. It was just so great. And the movie was The Parent Trap. And so this Friday, the movie is Trolls. So if you have younger ones, they may be interested in Trolls. And we're looking forward to it again too. I mean, it was great to set up and have our own little area and watch it on the big screen. But we were at the concert last night too, San Martin, and it went from warm and beautiful to cold, like in an hour and a half. So I would expect the same thing tonight at the movie. And is there a concert downtown? The last one tonight too?
The last one is definitely tonight. It's at 6:30 p.m. and it's going to be with Scandalous Hand. It's the series finale, guys. So you guys have to go check it out. I will go ahead and put up a link right now on the page itself or on our comments. Yeah, that's what you call it. That's what you call it, Eric. So, guys, one of the cool things about last night was there was literally so much talent on that stage. And if you guys didn't see the actual stage and who was all up on there, all these people are in bands or they have their own bands or they're selling their music online. Like Candace Devine is a very well known. I think she's a part of a jazz community or whatever. Or,
He's a big Nashville artist.
yeah, and she lives right here in Prescott, Arizona. And that's crazy. That's crazy awesome to have that much talent. And I guess they're doing some sort of collective scenario where they're going to be doing some things over at the Raven, or they're doing something with the Raven, Raven Media, I think it's called.
Yes. So she's been pretty heavily involved in the Raven Productions, and that's getting local artists up on the stage during the epidemic, and then also getting them some live stream time. So every Friday night they put on a live stream too. You can watch in your own living room, and they've got all these local artists on. So that was kind of their contribution. At first, it started with just them on a stage and nobody inside, and now they're continuing to put it live stream. But they of course have people there as well. So it was a great thing that she has helped put together with that group. The community. It's been so cool.
That is awesome. And once again, that she has some killer windpipes, man. She can really, really honestly sing a good song. And that's a big, huge deal, especially when you want that feeling of a concert feeling. And then so many people were there without masks, and it was so awesome. Just kidding, guys. I can't stop with this joking about COVID-19, dude. I'm like so like me about it that I have to start joking about it. So if you guys don't find my humor funny, I don't know what to do, man. I don't really know what to do. Let's get into some of the events that are happening today. You guys could still go, and maybe also the whole weekend. The 2020 Pumpkin Fest and Corn Maze at Mortimer's Farm, meet and greet, wine and cheese. The Black Jack Ridge and Williamson Valley Winery is going to be over at the Back Alley Winery. So you guys can go out over there and check it out. And at the same time, Christy Fisher will be starting at 6 p.m. over there. And if you guys don't know the Back Alley Wine Bar is, it's literally in the alleyway behind Whiskey Road. There's a lot of cool things that are happening in that alleyway. So if you guys haven't seen it and want to acknowledge what's happening in the alley is no longer a scary place to be. And I think we're starting to advocate for I think they call it the Whiskey Row Alley. Is that what they call it? The Whiskey Row Alley?
Something like that. I know they want to make it a big deal. They put the art. You've seen the arches up. Those are new. And then also they've done a bunch of murals and artwork back there.
Yes. And so that is huge. But if you guys haven't seen that or saw it, see it, whatever the heck is the right word to use right now, that's what it's all about. Look at Annie. Okay, so Eric, I don't know if you could do it, but you should literally show the three of us on the screen so everybody can see all three of us, because they would love to see Annie right now. If you don't talk, then nobody can see you, Annie. But if you put all three of us on there, everybody can see Annie. So
there
Annie,
it's done.
The beard might be a deal. Look at it. Look at the dog back there. Her dog's like, what's going on?
There you go. There's my beard. I don't think it's a good look for me.
Okay, so guys, let's go ahead and get into more of this entertainment. And also over at the Highland Nature Center is the American Music Fest 8. Let me go ahead and tell you a little bit about this. This thing is kind of like one of those, if you guys haven't been to the Highland Pine Center, the outdoor amphitheater, it is actually a beautiful like location. I was scheduled to go and do like a just walk around, a tour of some sort, and I haven't got there, but I've actually seen a lot of pictures, and it's just so beautiful. It's out there in the Prescott Forest, right past the Lynx Lake. So let me go ahead and tell you what's going on here. Folk session American Fest 8 Under the Stars at the Highland Center Outdoor Amphitheater. Robbie Robertson Trio, Corn Smut, Ron Skeleton, Tom and Krista Agostino, Peaceful Outlaws. The eighth annual Americana Music Fest features some of the Arizona's finest artists, including the Robbie Robertson Trio and Ed Gennaro and Araline Schofield, Corn Smut. I don't know who makes up these names for the big things, but that is funny. What is Corn Smut?
That is a mouthful, Annie. What is it?
Corn what?
Corn Smut. It might be something that they just thought about one day. You know what? This is so great. I'm going to have to Google it.
I have no idea. No idea.
I don't know that you want that in your browser history. I'm just saying.
Okay, so it's I'll just read it to you. Corsma is a plant disease caused by pathogenic fungus, Eustolagomidis, and that causes smut and maize and tisnit to the fungus-formed galls on all low-ground parts of corn species.
So you're telling me they named a band after that?
They named a band after that. So, anyways, that's what's happening. And obviously, they're doing the COVID-19 policy statement. So that means you guys, if you don't feel comfortable, don't go. And if you do feel comfortable and you want to go ahead and wear a mask, you're more than welcome to. But it doesn't look like it's a actual. I don't think it's an actual. Oh yeah. They're asking for people to wear face coverings during the performance.
And so you said this is up by Lynx Lake. Is it part of the Forestry Service? Is it part of the National Forest up there, or is it separate?
It's separate. It's an actual private land, if I'm not mistaken. I'll go. Well, the address says Highland Nature Center, Prescott National Forest. So I don't know if it's an actual spot for the I don't know. I don't think it's a national forest. I think it's actually privately owned, if I'm not mistaken. But that's a cool spot. So if you guys want to go out there, you're more than welcome to. Events are a necessity, man. You should have seen all those people dancing. It was so awesome. They when they put up a song that just makes you want to dance. Guess what? You're gonna dance. I don't care.
That's what Candace is good at. High energy. She loves to pump up the crowd and make them dance.
Yeah, I got up and boogied a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. I was boogieing.
Where is that video?
I don't know. For some reason, nobody's ever filming me boogieing. This doesn't make sense to me.
Challenge accepted.
So the also tomorrow is the actual historic Prescott Corvette car show.
It was canceled, I thought.
Let's see, Eric. I mean, because what I was thinking that it was canceled as well, but it's still here. It's still on. It's still online as if it's actual real deal. We'll look into it, but it was supposed to start tomorrow at 10 a.m. But if not tomorrow, downtown Prescott, there's going to be a car show out in Prescott Valley in front of what's her name? In the Safeway parking lot. There's an actual restaurant right there that likes to put on car shows. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about. Yes.
Sue-Ann? No, that's I don't know what it's
Hey,
called.
San Martin, while you guys are looking that up, did anyone ever film you jumping into a lake?
No, I went to the lake yesterday and I said, Ceci, let's jump in this lake. And she goes, nah. So I didn't go in the lake. But this is funny. I need to go in the freaking lake. Somebody needs to go ahead and, you know what we're going to do is we're going to get 100 likes on this video and Martine will jump in the lake today.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. 100 likes.
100 likes on this video.
Okay.
Instagram video, the Facebook video. Or you need to go over there and like the YouTube channel. That's what I need for you guys to do. And you know what? Since I said that right now, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to drop a link right now. Good morning, Beast Mode. Good morning, Desert Rose Laser. You guys are awesome.
I can't find it because I think it's been removed most places. But from what I can tell on all the Corvette sites in Arizona, it's been removed from the calendar. So I don't think there's a car show tomorrow.
Yeah, there will be one at Sally B's is the actual place. Sally B's car show will be in effect and will start at 10 a.m. and go to 4 p.m. in Prescott Valley at the Safeway parking lot. So if you guys want to go ahead and take a gander at that and go check it out, then that's the place to go. Also, the art store, it does ceramic sculpting and mold making on Saturday. There is Montezuma's Tavern and the Haunted Kitchen that have live music. The girly girls will be at the Cupper Coffee's house tomorrow night. The Encore Drive-In Night presents Kane Brown at the Findlay Toyota Center. So if you guys want to go out there and do a live, well, not live show, but a show in your car out there in Prescott Valley, that's happening as well. So awesome. I think it's pretty awesome that all this stuff is going, and it's kind of crazy, but the Corvette show is definitely on. And on Monday, we are doing the White Spar Farmers and Artisan Market, guys. This is pretty huge. I mean, it's like something that was created just recently from us, and we wanted to help out artisans and farmers to sell their goods on a Monday night. And I thought it was a great idea. And it was like the starting of people allowing events to happen. So I was just like, dude, this is awesome. But now we're only going to do it once a month because there's other farmers market going on. So there's one in Chino Valley, one in Prescott Valley, a couple in Prescott, and saturating the whole farmers market is not what we want to do, but we do want this food to be given to people that are in need, whether it be farm animals or human consumptions. Obviously, there's an age gap in those things. Sometimes I think Ceci doesn't know the age gap of some food. Don't let her hear this. She gonna be mad at me. I'll be like, Ceci, is this meat good to eat? And she's like, yeah, eat it. And I'm like, all right. But anyways, so what's up, guys? What is your plans this weekend, Annie?
Soccer, 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 soccer. By the time the weekend ends, I will be at 6 games for Chino Valley High School. Very, very excited. And I am the definition of crazy soccer mom. So tonight is senior night for our boys varsity game. So very excited about that. It is not open to the public. I wish it were, just not this year because of COVID. So it is by ticket only. So players are allowed to invite a certain number of people and they get tickets and that's it. And then we have to socially distance, etc. But it's so great to be back on the field.
Oh,
So, and then
no COVID incidents.
well, it's a private event. So put on by the high school and AIA, Arizona Interscholastic Sports Association, I think. But San Martin, talk about Sunday. I will be there at 11:30 here in Chino Valley, which is pretty awesome.
Where are you going to be?
I'll be at Word of Life Church Sunday for the boxes, for the distribution, and I'll smile and wave at everybody.
Awesome. The only reason why I was like, what are you talking about? Because just at this moment, Ceci just messaged me and it was the eye rolling emoji. Sorry, I love you. I really do. I'm in trouble, guys.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely in trouble. Okay, so yes, Sunday we are going to be distributing food in Chino Valley and in Prescott Valley. So this is going to be a pretty huge event. This will be our first time in Chino Valley, so I really do appreciate Annie's help with getting all the information out there. And this is something that I feel like is going to be a pretty big thing because we have the Word of Life Church involved, and they said that they are going to go ahead and put it on all their pages, and they're going to be telling their people. We'll have the Prescott or Chino Valley Police Department involved, and actually Councilwoman Annie Perkins will be involved. So this is an amazing thing to see that the communities are coming together and actually giving back. And once again, this is food just to like literally get from the farms before it gets old and gets thrown away. So we need the food distribution to go far and beyond. So, if you guys want to come out, you don't have to tell me your name. You don't have to tell me the reason why you need the food. I am not asking for any information. The church will ask for some information just so that you could go ahead and be on their mailing list so they could tell you about their food distribution. So if you guys want to know more about how they're giving back to the community, they will be there to take your information. So you guys could go ahead and be on their stuff. Yeah.
So aside from everything at that Word of Life Assembly does, they also run Overflow Coffee here in Chino, which is awesome. And it's a great little coffee shop. And they also run Pregnancy Life Center, which is right next door, with free pregnancy tests and resources for young mothers or even, older mothers that don't have the financial resources. And they just do great things everywhere. So I'm very happy they're involved. And Pastor Todd he actually did the invocation at the 9/11 memorial ceremony. He's one of the police chaplains. So it's nice that the police are involved and Todd is involved and the Prescott Times are involved and Real Hope Inc. is involved. And you had to drop a title on me, didn't you, San Martin? I can't just be Annie today or Sunday.
Okay, yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and retract that statement. Annie Perkins will be there live and direct.
There you go. Well, so Annie, it's actually funny as he's doing that, he's ignoring the comment. So Jen told him to jump in a creek, specifically Fossil Creek. So come on, San Martin, where's that video?
Okay with that, man. I've actually done that many times before, so we definitely want to go a part of that. I mean, I need to do it, guys. They open up the lakes, and I'm like sincerely 40. I'm going to be 43 next week, guys, and I have never been able to jump in those pretty lakes of ours. Never, not even put my feet in it. That's how that. Well, let me take that back. I did Hasi, not Goldwater. Goldwater, yeah, I did Goldwater, but that was just because I was trying to put a canoe in the water.
Well, I'm calling you out.
Yeah, well, Jen, I was in Fossil. Yeah, do it. And Jen, I was in Fossil Creek 2 weeks ago. It was awesome. I bet you it's colder now, so I think it's time, San Martin.
It is time. You know what time it is? It's time for you guys to go over there and go subscribe to the YouTube channel. And there's a link. I'm pretty sure the link pops up. I never see it, but I'm hoping that it pops up. But if you guys
did. I see it.
Okay, cool. So I don't know what it looks like. I don't know if it's a button that you can go straight to the page, but hopefully it sends you straight to the link and you guys can go ahead and actually subscribe.
Yes, and that's important because we can't stream on the website until we have 1,000 subscribers. So even if you don't plan on watching, please subscribe to the YouTube channel to help us get there.
Yeah, it would help out a lot, to be honest. The reason why we need that is to advocate, is because the YouTube channel is universal, and we're able to go ahead and bring it out, and you guys will be able to watch it without having a membership to actually watch our videos. So go there, and you will be able to see it on our website, theprescotttimes.com. So that is amazing and awesome, and we need your guys' help and support. That's what we need. So there was a lot of information that came in just recently, and I don't know if you guys ever heard of a wellness fair or a wellness, like whatever it may be. I'm going to call it a wellness fitness live music from. This is going to be an all-day event. I think it's going to be called. It's hosted by Unique Physique. Saturday, October 10th, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Civic Center campus. There's going to be. It's $10 all day pass, $5 half day pass, $3 band only pass. Children 13 to 17 years old, $2 pass. Ages 12 and under free. That's very confusing, but guess what, guys? There's a place for everybody.
Well, I'm still trying to figure out what it is, though.
You know that's a great thing. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to go ahead and find out for you guys.
Sounds good. Yeah, no, it's great they want to charge us money, but I'd love to know why.
Yeah, no, it's to cover the cost from what I've heard. They're doing it with the city. The city obviously needs and wants you to actually have certain things in order for you to have an event. You got to have porter johns, you have to have security guards, you have to have the payment of the actual thing. So it's not an actual free event for any of the promoters to promote this. So that's one of the issues, and that's the reason why I always advocate for special events on private property, just so that I can stay away from the city red tape. that's my desire in life, is to do whatever I do best. Sorry. I can't go off on that one. The only reason why I can't is because I really honestly, I love my city. I love my municipalities, but some of the rules on there are just so weird. Okay, so needless to say, the Wellness Rocks event link is broken. So,
well, that's a bummer.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Anyways, she called me up. She was full of energy. She's from San Francisco, California. She's been here for a while. She's a wellness coach. She's a yoga teacher. She's really, really into, the wellness deal. And so when she came and called me and asked me about, how, if I could help her, I was like, man, I love your energy, but you might need to slow down a little bit. Because
apparently the wellness is working then.
Yeah, no. She's definitely full of. She says, I'm a Siciliano. Yeah,
that's where I was going. I was going to say coffee. Yeah.
Yeah, I think she was saying more of Arizona.
Oh, I was thinking coffee.
No, it's definitely coffee.
That's how you do morning shows, right?
Cheers.
How you feeling today? Wow.
Coffee.
But anyways, guys, she came at me and I said, you know what, I'll help you. So we're gonna go ahead and advocate because you know what, when it comes down to wellness and welfare of the people in the community, I am all for it. So no matter where she's from, how much energy she has, she wants to California or Arizona. I'm just like really wanted to know how she could go ahead and help better our community. And then I asked her why she's charging, and then that was a whole nother deal because once again, she has to pay for everything that has to be there. It's not like she could be like, oh, no, I don't need that here. Oh, I don't need that here. The city actually requires it. So one of the reasons why, Prescott Valley is really hard to do events there. But, it's getting better. I think the mayor is definitely stepping up and kind of be a little bit relaxed about how we conduct business out there and how we can go ahead and raise, tax dollars for their community. I mean, that's the only reason why they should allow these events is because it actually helps bring tax dollars to the community. So, it's a win-win for everybody if we do it right.
And that's a real quick comment, San Martin. I know a lot of these rules have come up because of big businesses and big companies using the stadium in Prescott Valley, and that's why those rules are there. But man, it's hard being a small company, and I don't think the same rules should apply to small businesses as they do big businesses. I mean, it's we need to support these small businesses and help them out a little bit and cut some of this. Annie, go crazy.
Okay, well, I'm not going to go crazy, but my whole Annie's Corner on the morning show is to promote nonprofits and local businesses, in my brain at least. So today I wanted to mention here in Chino, shop local. The old farmstead is opening back up on October 2nd. So the old farmstead, if you haven't been there, it's amazing. It's north of 5 North, so a couple miles past McDonald's. And they will be open after the 13th, Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. It is such a cool place. It's a great little gift shop. I love it. I love Natalie. Her family runs it. And they also have Amber Ivy, which is right here on Butterfield Road, the same road as Chase Bank. And it's a women's fashion boutique. And it's so cool because we don't have one of those here in Chino. So I want to throw a shout out to Amber Ivy. They are open today, 11 to 6, and Saturday from 10 to 3. My go-to hat I got there. I love it. I wear it every other day, probably. And they are just right here, right at Butterfield and Highway 89. So Old Farmstead, super excited about that. 4750 North State Route 89, Chino Valley, north of 5 North. And they have the coolest stuff, home decor, gifts. It's a great place for last minute gift shopping, which I always need. So I'm really happy they're opening back up. And I love Amber Ivy because I like modest clothing. That's cute.
San Martin, where are your clapping sound effects? That's good. This is good news.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's good. You know what? I was looking at Annie's hat and I'm like, oh my gosh, you know what I really need is a tattoo like that.
Where'd your hat? Did your hat come from there?
My hat came from Amber Ivy. Yeah, and so many. It's so many. It's crazy. Can you guys hear all the birds in the background?
Yeah, I know. I thought it was in my own head. I thought the birds were...
Careful! You might be labeled the crazy bird lady.
No. I'm not a fan. I know a lot of people like, oh, I love birds and I love chickens. Nope. They just picked a tree yesterday or this morning and decided they wanted to hang out in it. So I'm sorry for the bird feedback. They are not mine and I have no desire to have any at all.
You're housing the environment. I like that. Not only are you housing your children, but you're housing the birds and the dogs and the cows and the fish. You got any fish?
No. I had fish and my son kept killing them not on purpose. He was younger. My one beta fish, it's kind of a weird story. I got him by guilt because my son picked him up in the pet store when we were living in El Paso, Texas. And he dropped the cup. So the cup broke on the floor and there's this fish flopping around. And I'm looking for an associate. I'm holding in my hand. I'm like, help. And then I bought him out of guilt. He lived for a couple of years. And then My son thought he was cold, so he poured Listerine in his water, and he had a good, happy couple seconds, and then he was belly up
It was nice and clean.
and probably a little tipsy.
Yeah. Wow.
His name was Roger, for what it's worth.
It was a good story though. You saved it once.
Very good story.
It's good. Hey, real quick, also on our topic we were talking about, Jen had a great comment. I guess other cities have suspended TPT licenses, which are taxpayer licenses, and encouraging small vendors and crafters to get out there and get some sales done. I don't know if you guys heard of that. Anywhere else doing that in Arizona?
What is the actual event? Is it in Phoenix or?
No, it's not an event. So to sell stuff, you have to have a TPT license, which is a taxpayer license, and you've got to pay taxes on everything you sell, and that money goes to the city, the county, and the state. And Jen's suggestion was that for small vendors like crafters and things like that, I guess other cities have suspended their requirements, so you don't need it, and you can get out and sell your stuff.
Okay, yeah, no, I think that is an actual great idea. I thought that they were doing a little bit of that, but we didn't really have anywhere.
We asked the mayor, at least in Prescott, when he was on a couple of months ago, San Martin, if there was any plan of doing tax breaks or suspensions for the small businesses, and he said they had not discussed it at that time.
Oh wow. Well, I think that one of the things that you do not have to have a taxpayer ID is if you have your own product that you have made yourself. So if you're an artist and you have your own pictures and you paint your own pictures and stuff like that, you don't have to have an actual sales license. Word from the actual city sales tax lady.
Really? I thought you did. I mean, but that's cool. I mean, if you have private sale, like you do a one-time sale, I think you're fine. Like if you have a car and you sell it, obviously you don't have to. But if you are actively selling multiple products and it's not a one-time transaction, I believe you have to have a taxpayer transaction license.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think it was, I think it was just for events, special events. I don't know.
There's a special events license. Yeah, that's something different. But that's a thing too. That's a different thing. And hey, Annie, you got a shout out from Natalie about mentioning the old farmstead and Amber Ivy shout out. So they appreciate it.
Hi, Natalie. Love you lots. Fun fact, everything I wore in my campaign pictures and whatnot was from Amber Ivy. So I love her. I love the store and I love the old farmstead. So thanks, Natalie.
Right on, Natalie. Tune it in. So, I mean, and Natalie, I would like a man's hat like that, or I'll just tattoo it on my body, whatever happens. We need to go do a tour. We need to do a live tour of this. Maybe a back to school. Oh, wait, we are back to school. I was going to say a back to school fashion show, but I don't really think anybody's really caring.
So I did see, I know we don't want to get off topic too hard, but a number of other counties, we've already been there, but a number of other counties got permission to go back to hybrid school. So things are moving in the right direction statewide. And we did see a bunch of events are still canceled. We were talking about it last night. There's no courthouse lighting. I don't think there's a light parade. I don't think there's a Christmas parade. But they are doing the Veterans Parade as of right now. I heard they were looking for people to join the parade. So that's still a go.
Oh, that nice. Yeah. I think the Veterans Parade has always been downplayed a lot. But Prescott knows how to do it. We have, I think what they have said, the largest Marine veterans community in the nation. So that's a big deal. So I think Prescott area is a well, what would you call it? Veteran city. City. That's where we live in.
Well, having a VA here I don't think people realize it. Having the VA hospital here is a big deal because, I don't know if you guys have ever dealt with the VA or dealt with the VA in Phoenix for family and things like that. And I have extensive experience, dealing with them for family and things like that. And Phoenix is tough. And the VA up here is just so much more accessible for people that live up here. And so it's so great that they are here, and that of course that attracts the veteran community to the area, which is great.
Yeah. Hey, before
go ahead.
She was shaking.
She was going like this.
Oh no, I was just saying the the VA hospital in Phoenix is hard. Talk about red tape,
Mhm.
but the one here was #1 in the nation, I believe, for a while, at least 10, 12 years ago. And so it's really attracted a lot of people. I don't know where it stands today, but it's a huge reason why people move here, and stands for my family as well. So we picked this area partly, in fact, because of the VA up here. So shout out to them also.
Shout out to the VA. Good job. There's a lot of clients that Ceci had or from the VA. My dad was an actual dietary chef at the VA, so they did good. I think I still remember the phone numbers like 928-445-4860, extension something something something. I didn't
That
talk.
is crazy that you remember that.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of things I remember, and everybody's like, dude, you can't remember somebody's name, but you can remember that. I'm like, yep. Just some things that you need to remember, I guess. I have no clue. Hey, but before we get off today, I really think that this needs to be talked about. And if you guys haven't seen our webpage, you guys our webpage, you guys should really look at it because there was this story the other day, and I'll go ahead and just put it up on the screen so you guys can all see it. This man right here is wanted in several different counties in the area, so we really need this man to be found, sought out, or just hey, he needs to do something. So, anyways, what we have right now is that we on September 23rd, 2020, around 8 a.m., deputies went to a home in the 27, I don't know if that's 27,000 block of East Grandview, Congress. Why does it have so many zeros on it? Sorry, I didn't even know Congress is that big. Okay, be serious. Congress regarding the suspect vehicle spotted that was involved in an ongoing trespassing vehicle theft case. As deputies approached the home, they saw 47-year-old Brian Aurelio look at them, then run. Brian excited the home by smashing through a closed window pane and apparently injured himself, evident by a pool of blood nearby. The deputies saw Brian jump a fence and enter a travel trailer parked in the property. As deputies near the trailer, they heard a woman yell, "He's got a gun!" Brian told the deputies he was not going to jail and intended to kill himself. As deputies attempted to converse with Brian, he came out the trailer holding a woman around the neck as a hostage and indicating that he was armed. Brian was able to access a quad vehicle parked nearby and took off with the woman on his passenger. Now, I'm just going to stop right there, and you guys can go ahead and go back to that thing on our page. But this man is definitely needed to be caught. So if you guys have any information about this man, it's probably a good time to actually literally, like let's get him off the streets for right now. I just posted the page, so if you guys have any information, get a hold of the Yavapai County Sheriff's Department. Oh,
That is the crazy story. Where do you come up with these things?
I don't come up with them, Eric. It's not like I seek these things out. They just all of a sudden appear in this thing called an email. And I'm like, ooh, look at that story. And then all of a sudden, it's like the craziest story that could possibly have ever happened as far as like our location. But this was actually happening in Congress, but is still in the 863 Yavapai County. So we are covering everything that's happening in Yavapai County, but we still got to we're neighbors in all of our little towns and cities. So, he could possibly just come to Prescott, and we need to be aware of these type of people, and hopefully he could be reformed. That's the ultimate goal with people that can't get right. I mean, being that age, I don't know if he can get right now because it seems like he's still playing the role and doing crazy things, which is not a good thing. So
well, in San Martin and Annie, have you guys ever looked at a map? I'm sure you have. And see how close these communities are all together. Really, I mean, on the roadway, it feels forever because it twists and turns and elevation changes. But even Congress, I mean, we're all on this mountain, and everything's on different like pivots of different pieces of the mountain, and it is crazy how close all our communities are together.
Hey, San Martin, do you have a picture you can show, or is it going to be on the website?
Yeah,
Just
let me go ahead and show you guys real quick the picture itself. Let me go home because it's on the home page. 1 second. Oh, it's just only showing the head. Let me go ahead and get the actual email, and then get the update up. Oh my gosh, guys, this is such a crazy day of just like information. I mean, like I said, there's so much information out there, but this time right now, guys, this is like when it's like
And hey, San Martin, while you're pulling that up, there is a farmer's market tomorrow, right, in Prescott,
uh
every Saturday.
every Saturday morning. Yes, it's
Yep.
it's every
So
Saturday morning over at the new parking lot at well the temporary parking lot at the Yavapai Regional Medical Center.
I mean, there won't be a seed exchange tomorrow, but there was so many great vendors. We got a brisket there from a farm out in Skull Valley, I think is where the farm was, and it was amazing. And so they have the meat right there. You pick it up and leave. I mean, and it's all local fed and raised. It is so they've got so many great vendors there.
Yeah, I can't find the picture. I'm so sorry, guys. I will go ahead and get that up as soon as possible. But you can go to the actual page itself, and it will be on there. I think it's actually on our Prescott. Oh, here we go. Sorry, guys. There it is. Found it.
Hey, Eric, do you smoke the brisket or grill it or slow roast it? How do
Yes,
you
so
get?
their suggestion was to throw it in the crock pot.
Oh,
And so that's how we did it. And it was really, really good.
Here's that picture, guys. If you guys want to check it out, it's right here. The man obviously has some gray, has somewhat of a not the 5 o'clock shadow. What do you call that? The 5 a.m. shadow when it's all gray. Anyways, this is the man that's wanted, guys. So
Yeah.
see him, he share, and I guess he's what would you say? He's violent, so be careful.
Yeah. Yeah. So call. Don't approach.
Yeah, don't approach it. And if you guys want to know more about what's happening, we have a Prescott area police and fire emergency group. And that group right there, that's all we post is about, the police and fire stuff that's going on. And also what people hear inside in the area. So if you guys ever want to go to know what's happening, I'll go ahead and post a link in our comment section right now. And join the group, guys. It's a good group to, be well knowing what's happening. If you guys have a question like, dude, I just seen 20 cop cars drive down the road, then it'd probably be a good idea and we will, tune in. And at the top of the page, you're able to go ahead and actually get the link from the Eric's link. I don't know if you guys
Fill up.
on the page, but you guys could go there and listen to the scanner.
So
yeah.
Annie, I don't know if you know, I've got so we provide the Broadcastify feed. There's an app on your phone you can get, and we provide the Broadcastify feed for the scanner for Prescott Valley, Prescott, and Chino Valley. So if you want to hear what's going on, you can actually hear it from your phone.
that's awesome. I have the broadcast scanner for Yavapai County and another one for wildfire.
Cool. Yeah. Good stuff. And it's all on your phone. People don't realize that. You don't need a physical radio.
But don't listen to it all the time or it'll drive you crazy. It's overstimulating and all the beeps and it sounds like the old AOL dial-up days. So it's hard not to get sucked into listening to what's going on. But if there's
you don't sleep with that on, that's like your white noise.
No.
Wake up in the morning and all of a sudden you hear that little tone that happens when the fire department is actually getting the coming. And
some people have creek noises and streams. Annie Perkins has a scanner on at night. She's always on her game.
No, I don't. I have a ceiling fan and I'm tired. So I fall asleep as soon as my head hits the pillow.
Check this out, guys. I know that I'm just hopping around, but it's because all this stuff just starts popping up. This is one of the questions I asked yesterday. I was like, have you ever boiled an egg without the actual shell on it? And Ceci was like, oh, yeah, that's called Eggs Benedict. I was like, what? So guess what? The local has an Eggs Benedict meal. So if you guys want to go check them out.
That looks good.
Yeah, here you guys go. Poached eggs. That's what she called it. Poached eggs.
So the local's open in Prescott Valley too, right? How's that going?
Yes, so they actually said that it's only been open for about a month now, and they're actually making the amount of money, half of it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not supposed to be like saying what they're making and stuff, but they're doing really well up there, and it's turning into a grab and go. So they're having small like breakfast burritos and muffins and stuff like that, but mainly coffee. So you guys can get your coffee there and drive up, drive out. And I guess it's going so well that they might even actually put a little small breakfast place out there. So there's a lot of cool possibilities.
And he needs to campaign for Chino.
Ooh, there we go. He was thinking
To have a Tri-City local. It's good, Annie.
Oh, I would love it. That would be fantastic. Yeah. We need a donut shop. That's all I hear. We need a donut shop. We need to add one.
Absolute. That's a great idea. I think I'm going to head over to Bosa Donuts because I actually like their donuts.
Well, bring him to Chino San Martin on Sunday with Real Hope Inc. That would be awesome.
We'll try to go ahead and get back there so everybody have a donut or two. We're gonna have a good time.
There's so many good donut outlaw. I mean, the donut places here, Annie. I don't know. You have to sell them because we've got a lot in downtown Prescott.
Well, we had a donut shop here in Chino. Unfortunately, they went out of business and they were amazing. But everyone's wanting a donut shop. That's the hot topic right now, aside from another grocery store, of course. Everyone wants a donut shop.
All right, Prescott donut shop owners. I mean, if you want to expand, Chino's dying for it.
Come to Chino. You'll get lots of business for sure.
It is. Well, guys, I'm going to have to get out of here. We have definitely exhausted the time. And Annie says, dude, let's have extra time today. And that's what we gave you guys. So if you guys love what we are doing and you know exactly how to find us, and if you don't know how to find us, you go to theprescotttimes.com and you'll be able to find out all the stuff that's happening and also a lot of stuff that we do not talk about. And it's not because we don't want to, it's just that we don't have enough time. We are on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Parler, MeWe, Nextdoor, Twitter, and coming to your doorstep. I got smoke signals going.
That sounds like a threat.
I know, right? Calling the police today. San Martin on his morning show said he's gonna be at my doorstep. Can you please tell him to stop? All right, not a threat, guys, but you know what? If you guys want me to show up at your doorstep, let me know. I am always available, unless Ceci has me doing the honeydew. So until then, I'll see you guys later. Peace, love, and happiness. Let it not be war.
And remember, love always wins.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. We'll see you on Monday.
We're out there.
Guys, you guys should see this view right here. This girl's so beautiful.